Do you want to learn how to be interesting with a girl? If you clicked on this video, then you've probably felt the pain of being told you're boring by women. Or maybe women never said something like that to you, but you know deep inside they find you boring. Well, I got good news and bad news for you. The good news is that you're not alone. The vast majority of men have your problem too. The bad news? Being boring is a pandemic in its own right. Men today are actually being raised to be boring. It's so bad that men seem to be boring by default. And if you don't figure it out soon, you'll be boring to women all your life. So let's fix the problem today, okay? Here's what I'm about to do for you. I'll show you the one big mistake that guys make when they want to be interesting with a woman. That's right, the whole women finding you're boring thing, it all boils down to just one big mistake. Now, before I tell you what the one big mistake is, I have a favor to ask. Do take 3 seconds and give this video a quick like down below. After you do, I'll tell you what the one big mistake is. And spoiler alert, you're probably making this mistake without even knowing it. Ready to learn what it is? Then go ahead, click like, and I'll tell you what it is. I'll be right here. Done? Great. So what's the one big mistake men make when trying to be interesting with a girl? It's just that. It's trying to be interesting. That's the mistake. Okay, let me say that one more time. Trying to be interesting with a girl is the one big mistake most men make. It's because you're trying, that's why, and women can sense it a mile away. Here's how it plays out in a typical man-woman interaction. When a man likes a woman, and he secretly wants to make her like him too, what does he do? Exactly, he tries to be interesting to her, so he goes ahead and tries to impress her or make her laugh. And what happens next? At worst, the girl immediately senses he's trying to impress her or make her laugh. She quickly realizes he's a manipulative and a try-hard, and so she feels annoyed or disgusted. Not good. On the other hand, other times the girl actually likes the guy too. He tries to impress her and she ends up impressed, or he tries to make her laugh and she ends up laughing. That's a good thing, right? Actually, not so much. Here's why. With every man a woman meets, she subconsciously asks herself this question. Is this guy a potential lover for me? Of course, with most of the men she meets in her life, the answer is no, because the man might be a relative, let's say, or the guy might be too young or too old for her, or she might feel turned off by the guy in some way, or the opposite, she might think the man's too good for her, or, as it seems to be in most cases, she only likes the guy as a friend. You get the idea, right? Now think about it. When you impress a woman a lot, what goes on in her mind? She thinks you're too good for her, that's what. And so when she asks herself if you're a potential lover, the answer is an instant nope. Oops. Meanwhile, if you make her laugh a lot, what goes on in her mind? She'll like you as a friend, that's what. And when she asks herself if you're a potential lover, she'll think, nah, I like him better as a friend. Oops again. Now you understand why trying to be interesting with a girl is actually a bad thing? Comment yes or no down below so I'll know what you think. In any case, this now leaves us with a question. So how do you make a woman see you as a potential lover and not a friend? Here's the answer. You confuse her, that's how. Yup, I'm not even kidding. If you want to be really interesting with a woman, it's not enough to make her like you. Instead, you absolutely must make her see you as a potential lover. And the fastest way to do that is, yup, no joke, to confuse her. Why, you ask? Well, let me first tell you about the guy who came up with this brilliant strategy first. His name is Derek Rake. He's an attraction coach based in San Diego. He's the author of Shogun Method. It's an attraction system for men that does not use pickup tricks or Oprah dating advice. Instead, it uses mind control. That is, it applies principles in psychology and hypnotherapy into the dating game. Shogun Method students, like myself, are trained to understand the female mind completely. And the principle is really simple. If you understand how the female mind works, you can influence women's decisions. And that includes making her feel certain things towards you. Attachment, affection, lust, addiction. You get the idea. And that brings us back to our original question. How do you make a woman see you as a potential lover? The answer is mind control, or more specifically, in a mind control technique that's called the smash segway. And I'm about to teach you how to use the smash segway on a woman in just a moment. Right now, I have a quick question for you. Have you learned something new and valuable in this video so far? If you have, then do take a moment to click on the subscribe button below. As a subscriber, you'll get more great dating advice that will change your life forever. I mean, it changed mine. Watch a few more of my videos and you'll see what I mean. So go ahead, click the subscribe button now, and we'll jump right into the smash segway technique. Do it now, I'll wait. Have you subscribed? Great. So here's how the smash segway technique works. It's really simple. Imagine you're chatting with a woman you secretly like. In the middle of your conversation, you slip something in that totally confuses her. Here's an example. Let's say she's a coworker, and you meet her at the water cooler. You then say, "Hey Jill, how's it going?" And she says, "Good, how are you?" And then you use the smash segway technique here. You say something like, "I'm lucky to be alive." Or, "Cinnamon whiskey, don't ever drink it." Or maybe, "People watch too many Korean dramas." Something like that is going to make her pause and say, "Wait, what?" Or, "Huh? What do you mean?" And then you go ahead and explain yourself. If you said you were lucky to be alive, you can then say, "I partied a little too much this past weekend." Or if you said people watched too many K-dramas, you can then say, "It's all everyone ever talks about around here. I think you and I are the only ones who don't." That's the smash segway technique. See how it works? By confusing her, you make her give you a moment of her complete attention. She won't have her usual defenses up. Instead, she lets them down as she tries to figure them out. And that's the moment where you make the biggest emotional impact on her. And yes, that's enough to make her see you as a potential lover. She's not necessarily impressed, and maybe she didn't laugh. And yet she's totally, completely interested and mystified. That's the key. You'll notice her growing interest in your next conversation, and the next one, and the one after that. Pretty good, right? Well, it gets even better, because your next challenge is to keep her interested. You see, a woman's interest is like a campfire. Add too much firewood at once, and you might burn the campsite down. You need to stoke it gently, adding a little at a time. That's your next challenge with her. And to meet that challenge, you'll need a second technique. It's something we call fractionation. Like the smash segway, fractionation is a verbal technique. It also makes a woman lower her defenses and pay complete attention to you. Except that fractionation goes much deeper. Instead of just making her interested in you, it makes her feel totally addicted to you. Yup, it's that powerful. And why not, right? If she's addicted to you, she'll do anything to have you to herself. And that alone will make the relationship much, much easier to manage. Now, here's the thing. Fractionation is a bit more complex than the smash segway. So explaining it in this video probably won't do it any justice. That's why I'm going to let the man who popularized fractionation, Derek Rake, do it for me. So here's what I'm going to do for you. At the end of this video, a link will pop up. That link will take you to a special online masterclass on mind control. So when you see it, click on it. In the masterclass, Derek Rake himself will teach you all about fractionation. You'll learn what it is, how it works, and, of course, how to use it on women today. Are you ready to really be interesting with a girl? And not just interesting, attractive, seductive, and totally addictive too? Then you know where to go. Click the link and join Derek's online masterclass now. See you there.